just joined us, let's give you the details of the butterfly stamp 912466. Just tell me, because as somebody that's never stamped a large pad like that before, why did you take the stamp to the pad? And for people that have just joined us,
because you can easily miss off one part. You could end up with one antennae or no tail. It's so easy to do, and this way I can see when I've not inked up.
When you've got enough. Now that's 913220. That's your stays on ink pads, and it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It stays on. But we're going back to that butterfly stamp.
That's it. You see where there's gaps, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's part of the stamp.
But that gives it that lovely effect, doesn't it?
Yes. There you go.
And you already pre-sanded the
yes,
plastic?
I did.
Okay.
For extra colour, but do try without.
So then you can see, because some people might prefer it for a certain project without sanding it. You don't have to sand it. Okay, now we're taking our artifacts block. You're using something different there.
Yeah, I'm going to use the stone. If you don't want it too strong, you can just lightly dab off and then just lightly go in, just for delicate.
Look at that. It gives it that gorgeous sort of, the little gossamer wings and the veins there, doesn't it?
Doesn't matter if you miss bits, you can always actually just touch in if you want.
And that's the benefit of it, isn't it? Now look at that. Now obviously that's going to take a little while to dry, isn't it?
That's it.
Otherwise so we've already
smudge it.
We don't want to smudge it, we've already created one. Okay, so we've got a beautiful butterfly here. We've got two actually. We've got 1, 2. How many have we got?
I've got spares, because sometimes the antennae do stick.
Right.
So sometimes I do them on a card without. I cut them off and stick something else on.
That's
so
a good
it's
idea.
not guaranteed.
Oh, there you go. Now, what are you using this time?
I'm still going to use the chalks.
Right.
Again. Let's see if that's got any colour on it.
You've got your doobry that you managed to find after 2 weeks.
Yes.
Don't forget your doobry, which is a little
It's like a makeup sponge,
It
actually.
is, isn't it? Now, if people are thinking, oh, what if that runs out before the chalk? Well, it is basically like a makeup sponge, and you could use one of those.
You can buy them, yes.
So there's no problem there whatsoever.
No. So I'm just gradually adding
That's
colour.
a beautiful colour, isn't it, that blue?
I'm never sure quite how to colour my butterflies, but...
Well, butterflies are all different colours, aren't they?
They are.
That blue is stunning.
So you can, where you've got the edges that have got not much colour on, you can
add a little bit.
Just pop of that round.
Beautiful. And you see how easy
also
it is.
on that white bit there.
Why do you do that?
Because there's quite a lot of white on there, and so that will soften with the colour.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to...
Now watch this. This is the magic, because this, of course, is the shrink plastic with the heat it tool.
And this is on white. This is white shrink.
Okay, just so that you know. Ooh. Ooh. It's like a triffid, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. Do you know what? My director just said it's like it's coming out of a chrysalis, and it's absolutely true, isn't it?
That's right.
Except we don't get smaller as we get older, do we? We just get bigger. I wish it was the other way round, don't you?
So I'm just going to flatten it so you can see. That's
Oh,
a flattened
wow,
one.
look at that.
Just takes a few seconds to cool down, so it's just a bit warm.
If people wanted to do it on the different colour shrink plastic, they could, couldn't they?
Yes.
Just experiment. It's entirely up to you, because you've got 4 different colours. That's the white, isn't it?
Yes,
okay.
that's the white.
912464, that's the details for the shrink plastic. You're getting 16 sheets for £8.50p, which is just amazing. It's just over 50p a sheet. I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? Okay, now, you've used half a sheet for the 2.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get 4 out of a sheet, or maybe 5, but then you can use all the bits over anyway. It's not a problem. And
So if you've got little bits of shrink plastic left over, you can make sort of different shapes, can't you?
Yes.
And make like a collage or a mosaic or something.
That's right.
So don't throw any of that shrink plastic away, OK? We keep everything, us crafters, don't we? Do you keep everything?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Can't move.
I'd love to come to your house and see all your
I have a workshop.
Oh, have you?
I have a huge room.
Is it fascinating?
Yeah.
Do you lose things in there?
I try keep some order.
Does it work?
I try, yes.
OK, now what we're doing here, exactly the same thing.
Yes. Yeah, I might use variation of colours.
Right. Yeah, because no 2 butterflies are the same.
Just see how they look in another colourway.
Do you know what? A little sparrow told me that your room does get a bit of a mess.
Oh, someone's telling on me.
You see, we've got little butterfly spies.
I can't work in a mess, so I do so much, then I have to clear up and start again.
I'm a bit like that, but I'm the manic housewife. Right, go on then, let's have a look.
Right, here we go again.
Now watch this, because this is the magic. If you haven't seen it, if you've just joined us, we've got the shrink plastic and the heat-it craft tool here. Look, watch. And it literally shrinks down to a third of its size. You actually think it's all going to squash up, but it doesn't, does it?
Sometimes it might stick together and you might need a little help. That's
just
why I
needs
keep
a
my
little bit of
scissors handy.
manipulation.
But normally, you can also do it in the oven.
Oh, can you?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can
right.
pop it in the oven on a tray.
And how long does that take?
It has the instructions on the packet.
Okay.
I never do because I'm too impatient.
Well, shall I see if I can find that, just to let you know?
It's at the bottom, isn't it?
Let's have a little look. So I'll tell you. Now, let's have a little look here. Bake for 3 to 4 minutes in an oven preheated to 125 degrees Celsius or 260 degrees Fahrenheit there. There you go, just to let you know. OK, right. So if you haven't got a heat-it gun, then you could put them in the oven. But the heat-it gun's fantastic. It's so quick, isn't it?
It is very quick.
OK.
Stuck to my paper. It just peels off when it's cold.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
There you go.
Now, look, we've got 2 beautiful ones.
I'm going to show you how to make the marble background.
Oh, now let me show you this, because there you can see you've got the marble background behind, which looks like a beautiful piece of handmade Italian paper. Now, are we using the stone on this one?
Yes.
OK, so we need the artefacts stamp, don't we?
That's the one.
Stone side.
Yes.
OK, now show me what we're going to do.
So first of all, I'm going to take colour.
Oh, what are you taking? These are the chalk eyes?
Cat's eyes, yes, the chalks. And I'm just going to just spread it onto the card.
We'll give you the details of those, because these are amazing.
This is good when the inks are not brand new. When they're brand new, that's a bit wet. So
right.
As you gradually use up your inks, this is a super
The effect
thing.
gets really good for marbling and
yeah.
that. Now look at that gorgeous, gorgeous French blue there. That's beautiful. So, now, if people are asking, why didn't you do the middle bit? It's because you're not seeing it.
I'm going to put something on top of it.
But you could, if you want to be really, really
Yes.
frugal, you could cut the middle bit out, couldn't you?
Yes.
And then, so do the whole thing, cut the little middle bit out for another card or something. So you're using, how many different colours are we going to use
I'm just
here?
done 3.
OK.
Yep.
Right.
And then go back to the purple ink.
Now, don't forget, with the chalks, you get 8 different colours for £12. That's 913 double... it's 223. And that's working out at a brilliant £1.50p each, which is fantastic. What are we doing now?
I'm just going to cover the background.
Right.
So you just line up.
Now, if someone forgot and did it round the other way, would it matter?
No, just you'd have to let the ink dry first.
OK.
So this is a quicker way.
You are quick.
Yes, it doesn't take long to make.
No, it doesn't, does it? But look how effective that cube is. That's what's amazing, because you're holding it on the wooden bits.
Yes.
And you've got 4 different stamps there, which is amazing, in one, which is incredible. And that's working out £3.22 per design. That is fantastic value for money, isn't it?
It is very good value.
OK, so you've got a little glue
Just
pen
some
there.
glue on there for speed.
Look at this. Look how easy it is to
Press it
do.
down.
OK. And then what we do?
This one.
So this is, let's show you that on this card. We've now put the background on, and we're now going to put the stripy one on now. The same technique as you saw before with the dragonfly, where you smudge, you put the lines in and just gently smudge them with your little sponge doobry.
That's right.
I call it a doobry, but you know, the little sponge applicator.
Makeup sponge.
Nice little technical term there, a doobry, isn't
Right.
it? Now let's see, those flutterbys, just
I
literally...
mean, if you've got some nice words, you could do some nice words in the middle as well.
Like
Nice
doobry.
birthday greetings. But
Look at this. Now,
you go.
how much would you expect to pay for a card like this in a shop? And especially when you get 3-dimensional pieces attached to it.
There you
It
go.
gets a lot of money, doesn't it? Oh, look at that.
see how you can change the
I
colours.
mean, that is amazing. So simple to do. Well, it looks so difficult, but it actually...
No, it's very simple.